些左边的都
全部理科到完了。
哦。
你看那个老师讲哦，后面这个 driver 在那边边玩手机边驾车，你看他该不会你分什么 credit card 的 Q 还那个 car park 钱吧？
肯定是吧。哦，credit card only。
自己拍啊，我就不拍你的。
慢点。
Thank you. Right, please.
没你进来再 pass 给我。
没有我。
Oh, maybe you know.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Lady schedule.
哇，也有这种的嘞，看这个看那个，看这个看那个的。
合作。
That pretty much just cut straight through.
Thank you.
Yeah. Whoa. Did you actually make that? Even we are going to go say.
short time, the universe was only made of hydrogen and helium, and it glowed like a warm campfire. Then, for several 100 million years, there was nothing to see. Slowly, under the force of gravity, tendrils of material began to coalesce, and the first stars and galaxies shone forth. We've never seen them, but they must be there.
Requirements for doing the science correctly are so difficult that one would say it may not be possible.
The telescope was originally set to go to space as early as 2011. Now turns to our own backyard, revealing new details about our planetary neighbors. The rings of frozen Neptune glowing in infrared light. Uranus, the only planet in our solar system, tilted 90 degrees on its side. Astronomers think this may be from a collision with another object in the distant past.
Sandwiches, so that's what I'm going to use for my peanut butter and jelly. I'm going to stick that down in some tape here so it doesn't go floating away while I'm getting everything else ready. So I'll get my peanut butter out, and even the lids on the peanut butter have a piece of Velcro on it so they don't go floating away. If I let it go, it'll kind of just float there for a little while, and then eventually the air conditioning system in here will take it away somewhere else. So I don't want to lose it, so I'm going to stick it on the table. I'll scoop out some peanut butter for my sandwich. I got to stick this somewhere, otherwise it just goes floating away too. But just for now, if it's just a few seconds like this, I can just leave it and let it float. I'll spread the peanut butter on my sandwich, under the tortilla. And then I'll get my jelly ready. It's a lot of things you got to think about and manage while you're eating up here. And you just spread the jelly on the sandwich. That as well needs to get attached to the table. So there's my peanut butter and jelly tortilla or sandwich. From up here, I'll just kind of close it up and enjoy. See if you guys can enjoy it as it's coming to you.
That's all the thing. Look at that. No sound. Now, when you get vibration to come closer, I'm going to get vibration for you. Touch the table, you get the vibration on the table. Go there. There we go. Yep. Now, the moment I will put that to, it's over here again. Here. And stand that's you don't like it. Now, we click the guy, we say 2
My favorite.
Here, you can see what's happening at NASA today and get a feel for what it takes to have a career in space exploration. Now, plans are already underway for humankind's next leap off the planet, and you're invited to be a part of that. We have a lot to get done, but not a lot of time, and we have to get you ready. If you're going to start a journey, then you need to know where you're going, right? Fortunately, NASA has selected 4 possible destinations. First, there's the International Space Station. Did you realize that humans have consistently lived and worked aboard the ISS for more than 24 years? They're going to be making a lot of trips to and from this orbiting space laboratory for many years to come. Next is our closest celestial neighbor, the Moon. The last time we were there was 1972. There's still so much left to explore. You might want to visit an asteroid. How cool would something like that be? And then there's Mars. We have our robots there scoping things out. Which of these destinations do you feel most closely lives up to NASA's mission of space exploration and discovery? Any ideas? Let's take a look and find out. We're going to Mars. Now imagine standing on a red planet, millions and millions of miles away from the Earth, looking up into the sky to see a tiny blue speck where you were born. Now before you can experience that moment, you'll have to answer 3 questions. In fact, these are some of the most complex problems that humankind has ever had to tackle. NASA can't do this alone. We're going to need your help. You see, meanwhile, the moon will act as a perfect dress rehearsal for Mars. They both have far less gravity than the Earth, and they're both freezing. So now you know where you're going. We need to figure out how to make that happen. Let's go ahead and bring up Mars again. We'll hold it there. The launching point to Mars is here at the Kennedy Space Center. Now, from space, we get a much better idea of just how fragile and special our little planet really is. By exploring Mars, we might better understand our own home, our past, and our possible future. But before we can push beyond the boundaries of planet Earth, we have to push beyond the boundaries of our current science and technology. Microgravity is punishing on the human body. Your bones thin, your muscles shrink, your immune system weakens. We have to figure out how to keep you healthy on that trip. And even with our more powerful new rockets, you can't take everything with you, so you live off the land. It's back to basics, learning to grow food, make water, build shelters. On the Earth, we take for granted the abundant natural resources that sustain life. On Mars, you have to conserve and reuse everything. And I mean everything. Now, all of these things are being done to help us get to Mars. But human space exploration isn't just about pushing the boundaries of science and technology. No. It fulfills a deep need to understand our world and to explore the nature and meaning of human life. Pretty awesome. So let's see what NASA's doing today to help us get there. That's better. Wow, nice choices. Let's start here. That was number 1. That was number 2.
Come back soon and keep those skills sharp.
Highly successful, but it's just the beginning. Because with NASA's commercial crew program, SpaceX has been launched the first astronauts.
破开睡下去的时候，我就在想，我们出来买 Starbucks 哎。
可是 no food 哎。
这个还走去 Starbucks 也是要排队的，不要忘了。
No showing available today.
They're not going to actually replace anybody. They're going to have to be up for a short time at the space station and then go coming back. It's been out in space for such a long time that we'll think it'll be the time frame we should let it go. Let it fall back, burn up. If the space station...
Well, good morning. We'd like to welcome you all here to the John F. Kennedy Space Center. My name is Nick Thomas, and today we're very pleased and privileged to have with us a gentleman who's flown on board America's Space Shuttle 4 times during his career. He's from Baltimore, Maryland. He is a graduate of the United States Air Force Academy, where he graduated with distinction, earning a bachelor's degree in basic science. He also holds a doctorate degree in planetary science from the University of Arizona. He flew as an aircraft commander of a B National Space Station, and our guest performed 3 spacewalks on that flight. He's also the recent author of a book called Space.
Thank you, Nick. I haven't seen so many parkas at Kennedy's Green and drawing before, so I thought this astronaut job started to sound pretty interesting at that point. By the time I was in high school, we were landing the first humans on the moon, and I was following all of this, and I knew that John Young here on Apollo 16 said, just feel the adrenaline just drain out of your system, because we were so keyed up to escape. And in fact, they came and got us out the normal way, and we went back to crew quarters. Now, 3 weeks earlier, we had done a dress rehearsal. They come up to full thrust, the computers check them, and then if they are good, boom, the boosters light, and you're off the launch pad heading for space. Now, this is a lot of vibration from about 7 million pounds of rocket thrust. It's like going down a dirt road in a pickup truck at about 50 miles an hour, with everything dancing around on the dashboard, shaking you to your core. And the thrust is accelerating you towards space with almost 2.5 times. Ken Hawkins flying the ship manually now with his joystick to put the ship right over the end of the runway at about 200 knots. He's aiming for a gentle touchdown on that 3-mile-long runway. We're back on Earth. The drag chute comes out, slows us to a stop, and the cargo bay was empty because we had put Destiny in space. That was 5 million miles, 13 days in orbit. We did almost everything a space shuttle can do on that flight. A couple of the highlights here. My friend Bob Kirby was my spacewalking buddy. On the very first spacewalk outside, he had to connect these 4 hoses from
Their ballot,
Okay, what the hell?
My name's Miguel. Is it travel reservation? First name?
Lina Lim is my full.
Lena?
Yeah.
Lynn?
Yep.
242?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, so it looks like you'll be on deck 2, so you'll be smart, against the wall, go straight down.
Okay, thank you.
Enjoy.
Okay. She knows my name. Okay. Thank you.
Of course I do.
But this is what you got to be doing. You got to be on that platform. You got to try and get all the blue minerals. You can see the hyperdeck tool they're holding onto. There's triggers on there that activate your laser to score the minerals, to harvest the minerals, I should say. You want to try and get those boxes as well.
Okay, bonus, special bonus.
Those will enhance it as well. I was just reading an interesting story about Singapore the other day, and her 10,000. Like I said, all the loose items can go in one of the corners. No, in the back.
The glasses?
You can wear them if you want, sure. You remember which color you are? Okay. Let me start with you. You can't wear them over your glasses if you want. I want you to hold it where it's nice and comfortable for you, and you can see clearly with your glasses on. Good like that? You can see good?
Yep.
Okay, then you can see your hyperdeck.
Come down.
Very good. And your tool is right, so okay. Now you can try it. Put it right over your glasses where you can see comfortably.
Yep.
Yep.
Cool.
Let me snug it up in the rear.
Okay.
Like so.
Good.
Like that?
Yep, good.
Okay, okay guys, now if you have a problem while you're on the deck, you can always raise your hand. I will stop all the motion and I will come to rescue you safely. If you're ready to go, we're going to put your ears down. Give me a thumbs up. We'll have you on your way. Very nice. Good luck. Good luck, young lady.
mission is to gather and deliver minerals to the lunar outposts before they run out. The line when the stars being moved. Welcome to Launch Complex 39. All systems go. Another successful launch. We have about 240,000 miles ahead of us, putting you in cryogenic sleep. We'll see you on the other side. Rise and shine, astronauts. Welcome to the moon. We're making our way towards calmer landing zone. The gravity on the moon is just 1/6 of that of Earth, which means much less thrusters are needed during touchdown. The moon's surface is layered with a dust called regolith, powdery material that was created over billions of years of meteoric impacts.
They should let some people have water.
Regolith is made up of many valuable resources such as water ice, helium-free iron, and other minerals that can be extracted. Use your hypertool to extract these resources from the moon rocks and regolith. Great job. Keep collecting those resources. We'll need them to re-energize the lunar outpost. Let's head out.
Got it.
Survival here is impossible without the colony's artificial habitats due to the moon's nearly non-existent atmosphere. On Earth, there are 10 trillion times more molecules per cubic centimeter than on the moon. Let's keep moving. The lunar mining departure platform is up ahead. This bigger-sized pales in comparison to the South Pole Aitken Basin. Roughly 1,600 miles in diameter, it is one of the largest craters in the entire solar system. Keep picking up resources along the way. The first inbound north is that behind. Initiating thrusters.
Mission Moon is complete. Space is
I'm here on the deck with you guys. Pretty cool, huh? Fun? Okay, buddy. Give me 1 minute, okay? To let you off. You take care of these guys. Pretty cool, huh? Make sure you gather up all your stuff.
等一下帮你开。
All right, buddy. Mr. PK.
Great, thank you.
You're PK, I'm KP.
Oh.
其实有点乱，可是有一个是25分可以打。
Thank you, have a good one.
谢谢。
谢谢。
这个啊，这个也是可以。
Bigger? You got my pop. Huh? Same, same. What do you think?
Ja, just det. Så som var det med.
Yeah, it runs about.
我还以为他会讲什么东西。
对哦，很像是那种，
好像只是来打一份工，站在那边。
现在第一天上班，我什么不懂啊。
应该是跟前面那边。
True.
I love it better.
Is it nice?
What is it?
It's a camera.
Which one is it?
Oh, it's Insta360.
This is the camera.
This is a camera.
Is it inside 360?
Yeah, inside. Yeah.
I love it. Oh.
只有我们的电台。
I'm gonna tell you when we go to the security guard, you cannot be recorded.
Got it.
This rocket that you'll see standing tall,
amounting to almost 100,000 tons of steel. Notice the flag painted on.
They can fit up to 4 Apollo 75 rockets inside the building. This is where NASA assemble the rockets and spacecraft. Go in for another building. If you want to take pictures of the building, I'll be slow down. This is where we bring the public to all the rockets from the other side, kicking arrow. I'm going to be stopping here for a minute if you want to take pictures of the launch pads.
Is to ensure that you have everything in place that you need to safely and successfully. How amazing that was. Lunar surface, we return to the moon, that we go under the banner of Artemis, the twin sister of Apollo. And while there are similarities in our program, there are also different.
we're inside the VAV at level 26, 274 feet up. And I can see behind us, right over to the right, the newly added crew access arm attached to this mobile launcher. I want everyone here to meet Cliff Lanham, the mobile launcher project manager. Cliff, Can you explain the significance of adding that access arm?
Sure. The Crew Access Arm is one of the last major modifications to the mobile launcher in preparation for SLS and Orion. It basically will be the very last place on Earth that the crew will be before they're in the spacecraft and headed to space. Now, the White Room provides a contamination-free environment up next to the spacecraft, and as you suspect, it's white, hence the White Room.
Makes sense. Now, how does the mobile launcher support the SLS rocket?
The mobile launch transports that entire thing out to the pad in preparation for the launch.
Oh, that is very impressive.
It is, and I hope everyone here today has a great time at Kennedy Space Center. Enjoy.
Project manager.
I'm standing in front of Crawler Transporter number 2 at the Kennedy Space Center. Crawler Transporter number 2 will be used for the SLS program to take the...
All right, ladies and gentlemen, coming up over here on the right is going to be the Crawler's Transporter, the vehicle that transports the rockets to the launch pad that we talked about in the video a few minutes ago. It's going to be the great ones with the yellow handrails all the way in the corner. There's one of them. Marion, Ohio, by Marion and Power and Shovel Companies in the 1960s for the Apollo program.
Launch vehicle back and forth to the pad. We will begin by going underneath the mobile launcher.
And this is what we bring the public to view all the rockets from 39A and 39B. This is where NASA and SpaceX lost most of the rockets. We just arrived to Apollo 75 Center, where you're going to see one of the biggest and heavy rockets inside the building, the Apollo 75 rocket.
To send 3 men to the moon and back. I'll repeat that. To send 3 men to the moon and back.
This is the firing room, launch control for the Apollo missions. This is not a mock-up. These are the very consoles we sat at when men first took off to fly to the moon. Right here, where it actually happened. Mankind is about to leave his planet behind and journey to another. It is one of those rare moments when history is not being made, destiny is being... The engines are on. 4, 3,
Final reports coming from Frank Borman at this time. Final look at the switch list order to the spacecraft. 20 seconds, all aspects, we are still go at this time. 15, 14, 13.
Apollo 8 successfully orbited the moon.
In front of you, you'll see a touch screen, and if you touch some of the buttons on the screen, they'll ask questions, and I'll be very happy to answer.
on the first stage. The rocket now weighs about 90% less than it did standing on the launch pad just 2.5. But you can fit them together if you use a tapered spacer ring. Before we move to our next location, I want to point out the glass case that you see over here on your left. This is a very good mock-up of one of our lunar rovers. We have 3 lunar.
Hello there, I'm Harrison Schmitt from New Mexico. I'm the last person to step on the moon on the...
That was exactly what that scene was.
What you made of their line?
And I told them people, I said, you don't want to get sick back.
It was a moment shared by an entire world.
Here, man, from the planet Earth, first set foot upon the moon. Became indeed for all mankind.
With these first steps, mankind stood on the highest ground, and we saw our planet as our
Okay, stroller.
你拍成 Snoopy。
From the port out here, and they wouldn't even mention that bridge, and it's engraved right on the side there, Christopher McAuliffe Bridge. And I said, well, maybe you guys don't even mention that. Well, we don't like to bring up sad things. What the crazy? You talk about Challenger launching over there at 39B. So, I mean, you must be Space Center.
Did you ever want to be an astronaut? Maybe it was the cool spacesuits, or the idea of floating in microgravity. Whatever the reason, it takes dreamers, thinkers, and adventurers to push the boundaries of human space exploration. But no matter how far we explore beyond our world, the journey ultimately starts right here, in the imagination of our youth. It is so important to support STEM, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, focused education curricula to foster that next generation of rocket scientists, physicists, chemists, and of course, astronauts. These core building blocks form the foundation of the incredible Space Center Visitor Complex works with some of these bright children who may one day be the people who walk across the gantry into a capsule on their way to Mars.
My favorite thing about space is how we know so much, but then there's so much we can learn about it because of how big and endless it is.
What I love about the ATX Center is the microgravity simulator. That was really fun because it felt like you were fixing the ISS in like zero gravity.
My favorite thing here at the Visitor Complex
不是这个啦，这个不是。嗯。
But I only ever saw it. 那我们是急着走进去，可能就没有注意到这个。走到这边的话可以注意。没有人，要是那个有插卡的一些，但是那一些都在想，你是要我做梦？
英仔。
meet the entrance to the Rocket Garden, and we'll begin that tour. 10 minutes to the entrance to the Rocket Garden.
Okay.
要过那个线就对了。
Quickly but carefully into the theater, filling in all available space. Guests with wheelchairs were
because that goal will serve to organize and measure the best of our energies and skills.
T-minus 20 seconds and counting.
Because that challenge is one that we're willing to accept. One we are unwilling to postpone. And one we intend to win.
We got multiple areas for you, top, middle, or bottom, wherever you'd like to go.
Should you need to leave the presentation for any reason, please exit using the doors located to your left. As a reminder, we kindly ask that you refrain from the usage of any cell phone or external video lighting.
helmet 啊，那个 helmet 的
在里面哦，是那个人啊。
Rendezvous, docking, and operating combined spacecraft was a key element of the Apollo strategy. We wanted to prove that ability on Gemini 8. 3, 2, 1, ignition. Our orbit was primarily over open.
We are docked. Yes, it's really a smoothie.
No, you couldn't have the thrill down there that we have up here. Passing Madagascar, leaving con range.
Roger, if you run into trouble and Gina goes wild, just say.
Control system. It might just give us the pressure we need.
Do I understand he's used all the ounce fuel? His brake pressure is down. The truck is on braking pressure.
Okay, let's work on one axis at a time here. Much better.
We're regaining control of the spacecraft.
3 hours after splash.
The space program was just starting, and when they put out their criteria for the type people they wanted, why I seem to have all the qualifications that they were looking for. My
Again. Our fellow Marines need us to get this done. I'm going in. Roger that. Door low. Hey, I'm hit. Still have control. Firing. And I'm on. Good hit. There's not much left of your tail section.
Roger that. Let's see if I can make it back to base.
Welcome to the Air Force Base, Lieutenant. What do you think about that new F-86 Stinger jet?
Well, I think we're about to find out. Ask me again after we take out these pigs.
Roger that.
You have to remember,
2个半小时的，我以为2分半钟，2分半，1个钟半。 你读这样快啊？哎呦，这样我要重新再来养。反正这里是最后了，right？
嗯，
就不会再走进去了。
And then you're going to be on the next one because the lower level steps in here.
The blue?
Yep, thank you.
Launch Director, activated Newport.
Today's tour is inspired by the great explorers of our solar system, robotic probes, following the past trailblazing missions like Voyager, Galileo, Cassini, and Juno. We're headed to the outer solar system.
All systems green, Commander.
LD, Hyperion is go.
Confirmed, Hyperion. You are go for main engine start. 3, 2, 1, liftoff.
Ships like ours, probes and satellites are one of our best ways to bring about the solar system. Probes are capable of traveling faster and farther than the sun safe for human explorers. They went first, so we can follow. We're tracing Project Cassini, which spent 13 years studying Saturn and its moons. It arrived in 2004 along with the 30 Standard, which is delivering to our first stop, Saturn's largest moon, Titan. Huygens touched down, it discovered evidence of recent liquid activity on Titan's surface, and in 2007, Cassini confirmed methane and ethane here, making Titan the only place besides Earth known to have bodies of liquid on the surface. In fact, Cassini found that Titan's largest sea, Cranky Mare, is larger than all 5 of the North American Great Lakes combined. Now we're coming up on Saturn's most iconic feature, its rings. Saturn isn't the only planet in our system with rings, but these are by far the most dense. It's made of rings, ice, and dust, ranging in size from tiny particles to small mountains. Final orders, Cassini doubling the gap between Saturn's rings and our atmosphere Next, we're going to visit the largest planet in our solar system and target the Juno orbital probe, Jupiter. Juno arrived in 2016 and spent years withstanding conditions too extreme for prolonged human exposure, including intense radiation and gravity 2.5 times that of Earth. Over the course of its mission, Juno studied Jupiter's formation and weather, including the Great Red Spot, which is a giant storm almost 1.5 Earths wide that has been raging for at least 200 years. Ahead is Jupiter's moon Europa. After NASA's Galileo satellite found evidence of a water ocean beneath its surface in 1996, Europa became a target for a search for extraterrestrial life. It's likely Galileo actually proved the life in 1997. We're going to take a second. Remaining search for answers to the mysteries of the universe has propelled us hundreds of millions of miles to distant regions of our solar system. No matter how far we go, every mission, technology, dream, and idea started right here.
Hyperion, Mission Control. Welcome home. Your approach is free of arriving traffic. Clear for landing on LC-59 Bravo.
Hyperion, copy. Hyperion, hold it. Our solar system is still a wonders to discover, and robotic flow.
Thank you.
人力都不会是 schedule， 我就还觉得没有这样夹烂，没有这样衰是最。 Burning 700 gallons of fuel per second. 700,000 gallons per second.
应该有烟苗了。1分半内。紧张的时候，突然间放电，很死。
That's about 2 or 3 minutes, I think. Kind of long. Less than a minute. Less than a minute.
It started up.
Better look up instead of counting.
There's a big lay on this.
Oh man, that bird comes through right there. Very nice.
Goodbye.
Straight up. Drops in and out, doesn't it? Whole thing's like 6.5 minutes from blast off to landing. Now you can hear it.
Now you hear it.
Beautiful.
Takes about 8 minutes before they land the booster back.
Yeah, I figured it'd be like this, but I say that, not much else to do today. I don't ever get over it. No, me neither. They get over my way. No?
Từ那个 land 啊。
因为它第一个已经妥了吗？
When they come back to land the booster, it's over on this side of that building.
It'll be obvious.
Yeah, there's part of it they inject because it used all of its fuel, but it flies back to here and lands. Yeah.
Probably around 8 minutes. 8 minutes or so.
What?
8 minutes. Around 8 minutes to come back.
It'll come back and land, and it's better than the going on. Yeah, because they have to slow it down
And then
they have to
adjust
fire it. Yeah,
nicely.
first they have to turn it so that it tilts, then they
So
have
that it's landed
to
properly.
slow it down. It's coming back to landing zone 1. I don't know where that is. Right next to it. All of them have been over there.
我看过那个 video，他在他哪里支援他们 adjust 这样。
2 of them have ejected and are on their way back. But I don't know if one's going to land out in the ocean, but I know one sure is going to land over here.
All right, where are you?
There you go.
Entry bird. About a minute away from the entry bird.
He would never have moved.
Which, because that's delayed, that makes it like 30 seconds.
I took that off.
Huh?
I took that off. It's making its way back, stage 1. They clean those up and reuse those.
Oh.有声音。
有声音。
有声音。
车的不是。
There it is.
Where? Oh, that man.
About 10 seconds. Yeah. So they can reuse that camera.
我还在找这边，那个。
There
mean, not if on his you can see it. It's wafting. This is the main building right here.
Better look up instead of counting.
There's a big layout on this.
Oh man, I got that bird come through right there.
Very nice.
Goodbye.
Very nice.
Pops in and out, doesn't it? The whole thing's like 6.5 minutes from blast off to landing.
Now you hear it.
Wow. Beautiful.
Yeah, mine do. Sometimes I think the stuff off the walls is going to come on. I have crystals hanging up. I only live a block that way and then a block up, so.
Imagine what those poor astronauts are doing.
Jeez,
Takes about 8.
About 10 seconds.
Yeah, so they can release it again.